Turned up. There you go. Thank you. How about you? Testing.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
We are hot.
Hello. Oh, we are hot.
Okay, good. You ready to say good evening? Oh, Michael.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 17500, here to come in 175 too. I ain't 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lake Cumberland Sports coverage of high school basketball tonight. Not one, but two. Sit back, relax. This is going to be fun. Crosstown rivals. Somerset will make the long bus trip, 1.2 miles. If they circle to the back door, a little less if they came in the top. Just joking. Somerset is coming over for a boy-girl doubleheader against Pulaski County, and we're going to get the pleasure of an early season look at two district foes, and we're glad you joined us. If you want to come out, you've still got time. I'll give you some advice. By the time the boys' game gets ready to crank up, this joint will have a lot of people in it. So if you're coming out, you ought to probably think about coming on. Girls game just about to get started in about 9 minutes as the JV game, 59-58, Pulaski County in overtime over Somerset, and almost went the extra. And so we're a little late getting going. I'm Mike Kerr. He's Chris Staten, and along with Pat and Jeremiah and Kevin and a band. I think I even saw Michael walk through there a minute ago. We've got the band back together. Well, the band is here. All right, partner. First game, Lady Maroons hosting the Lady Jumpers. And if you look at paper, if you listen to people talk, anything you want to do, this one is a mismatch of sorts because Pulaski County's got arguably the favorite in the 12th region, one of at least, and Somerset's in a bit of a rebuild. So tonight, this first game, it'll be interesting. Hopefully, I'm gonna let you get in here, but I'm gonna get my whitest cabinet, my key to the game out of the way right now. That Somerset needs to score points. If you look, they're only averaging 31 or 2 a game. Pulaski's in the mid-low 60s. They've got to score some points in this basketball game, and that would be my whitest cabinet's keys to the game.
Score points. That's pretty good.
Well, I mean, they're going to have to score more than they're used to because Pulaski has got 3 players that, are going to get 10 to 20 on any game. May do that. So you've got to put some points on the board, and a tough matchup, but Coach Laughlin will bring his crew in, and I'd say he's got them primed and ready to go.
Vegas South would have this one at 31.5.
31.5.
That's all I'm going to say. Basketball at Christmas, basketball in December. It's about like baseball and fireworks and popcorn and Cracker Jacks. You got 2 good games tonight, crosstown rivals, as you mentioned. District time. I mean, we're 5 games into the season, and these guys are playing district games.
This is actually Somerset's 3rd district game.
Yes. I mean, it used to be you wanted to try to be playing your best basketball come district time, but you had 15, 18 games under your belt. Now, like you said, Somerset's 0-5, and they're 0-3 in the district.
Well,
and Pulaski's 5-1.
Yeah.
And they coming off of a loss, though, against Ryle at Madison Central, their first loss of the season. So they may be wanting to look to exact a little bit of feel-good situation tonight.
They lost to Ryle, but if y'all familiar with girls basketball, most of you are, I would think, if you're listening or watching tonight, by the way, on the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week, we'll remind you that we will not have a Buffalo Wings video game of the week until after the new year. We'll post that, put it on our webpage, get it out there. After this one, we're going to shut down for a few days. But if you're Pulaski County, you lost to Ryle. Ryle's name gets penciled in at the state tournament pretty regular. That is a powerhouse basketball team. And I think in talking with Coach Atkins, he was pretty pleased with the way they played against Ryle.
And you've been around for a few more of these games than I have. I'm not saying anything about your age, but I know that there has been games where there has been mismatches on paper.
Yeah.
That at the end of the night, there's some people that were really shocked and surprised by the outcome.
And I'm not writing this one off. I'm just What I'm saying is if you don't show up, that team down on the other end that nobody's given a chance is going to bring it.
Sure.
And Somerset is going to grow as the season goes. They've just, right now, they are faced with a lineup that out of Sophie Barnes, I think, and Sarah White, who destroyed a knee last year and went out, they would have been the only 2 who had started, I think, any significant number of games. And right now, it's actually Barnes who has played, and I'm not sure she started a lot of games last year. She was one of the first off the bench. So, they're building an aircraft while they're flying it, if that makes any sense.
Perfect sense. I mean, you've got, as you mentioned, right now Sophie Barnes leading this team at 9.8 a game. She's has 11 2-point field goals, 7 3-point field goals, has only attempted 6 free throws. she's only scored 6 free throws for a total of 49 points. On the flip side of that, you just look, the leading scorer for Pulaski County, which is a pretty good one, by the way, in Sydney Martin, but she's got 126 on the year.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Candidate for Miss Basketball, I think. That was all right, let's go ahead and thank the good folks at Buffalo Wings and Rings. Wings created your ways, always fresh, never frozen burgers. And again, our next game will be after the New Year's. And we forgot the Whitest Cabinets and my keys to the game. Keys to the game are brought to you by Whitest Cabinets. At Whitest Cabinets, they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it's their mission to provide reliable products and services. The courteous and professional team at Whitest Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit the Whitest Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road. Learn more about what they can do for you. Glad you could join us. 2 for 1 tonight.
2 for 1, and as you mentioned earlier, we had the JV game before this, so we had a little triple header.
Our special sponsor tonight, our guest sponsor, if we would, of the PC girls, Dr. Tamala Murray, Eye Health of Somerset, and we thank her for joining in with us, and I think we need to step out and take a break. Kevin is trying to explain to me. Say it one more time for me.
No, keep going.
Tamala? So, Miss Tamala Murray, I haven't had the pleasure, but when I do have the pleasure, if I butchered your name, I hate to admit this, you're not the first probably, but thank you for joining us and being a guest sponsor with us tonight. All right. Butchered that, didn't we?
No, we got it.
We're good. I love to come here and watch basketball. It's big, it's open, it's spacious, it's everything that the Briar Patch isn't. Then when these two teams play later on in January, we're going to go to the Briar Patch, and you can put them all in a pickup truck, man. We're all like stuffed in there. But here, and there's enough media in here tonight, I don't know, Final Four type stuff.
Somerset, the Briar Patch, and Monticello Trojans.
The old Monticello gym.
That I refereed.
Oh, man.
Several games down there, and when you're on the baseline, you're getting popcorn out of the person's bag in the front row.
The
guy
there. On the back row could talk to you if you're on the baseline. He was 3 rows up. But this is, again, a great place for basketball. We're just a second away from the starting lineups. We anticipate the starting lineups to look like this. As my partner gave you, Sophie Barnes at 9.8 for Somerset, along with Sarah White at 5.4. Serenity Haynes at 5.4 a game. Devin Hurt at 5 a game, and rounding out the lineup, Candace White at 2.8. That's Barnes, Sarah White, Haynes, Hurt, and Candace White. For Pulaski County, they enter the game at 5-1. My partner gave you earlier, 1-0 in the district. They'll start with Sydney Martin at one wing. Madeline Butcher will run the point. Brooklyn Thomas at the other wing. Hannah Murray will join them in the front court, and Maggie Holt will be the 5th starter. That's Martin, Butcher, Thomas, Murray, and Holt. Martin averages 21 a game. Butcher 11.3, Thomas 9.5, Murray 7.2, Holt at 5.7. But if you just look at the athletes in that top 5 that I just read you, when they come out on the floor, they have good length, they have good quickness, and they have some athletes that get up and down the floor. And
they pass the eye test.
They the airport test. They do pass the airport test. We're going to make sure they didn't give us a thing, but we're going to step out. I think they're. So the PA guy, I think that's Jeff Litton. It is introducing. We're going to wait and see if he goes to the anthem. We are going to step out for the anthem. We'll be back after the anthem with.
Kim Kemper family at Kemper Home Furnishings in London and Somerset has been in business for 60 years and counting, selling nothing but the top-selling, best-built furniture brands in America at the absolute lowest prices. We focus on treating you like family with a sales staff that knows their stuff and a super fast and professional Kemper delivery team. Kemper has the biggest inventory in the region, so you get what you want when you want it. Any building can be a house, but Kemper makes it home.
My role as market leader here in Somerset is to ensure that customers have a great experience. Having somebody that you feel comfortable with to talk about, your finances, your next move, your goals in life. We try to be that person. We try to be there to help and guide you the best way that we know how. In my opinion, that's what separates us from other lending institutions. We are a small bank. We care about the community that we serve and all the businesses that are involved.
Looking for cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash. Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep.
For real?
Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
And welcome back to Pulaski County High School, better known as the Big House. I noticed that even the Somerset boys coach, who's kind of new to, he's played in this area, but he even this week referenced this as the Big House. I don't know, Josh McKinney may get credit for that name, I'm not sure, but we are at Pulaski High School, and this is a great place to watch basketball. Somerset has been introduced, and they are as given. Partner, I want to thank everybody, or remind everybody that Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine for athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. We're proud to support local athletics by serving as a team physician for Lindsey Wilson. My partner's sporting the Lindsey colors to my left, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland area. Be sure to check the Facebook page each week for our Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week. Partner, why would you be wearing Lindsey Wilson stuff?
I've got a vested interest over there still for
yeah,
about 2 more years.
You still got a son that's over there killing baseballs, isn't he?
Yeah.
I forgot about it. No, I'm kidding. Chance, if you're listening, man, we miss you. Pulaski's in the home white. Somerset's in the road black. It's a battle of good and evil, black and white.
The alternate black travel uniforms.
Everybody has to have that.
With the Vegas gold.
All right, it's going to be Holt and Barnes. Nope. You're good, partner. It's you.
Candace White in the center circle.
Yep, it was Candace White.
Ball back to Madeline Butcher, and she will start the offense for the Lady Maroons. And turnover. Pass it, trying to get it inside right off the bat. Lady Jumpers playing a little 2-3 zone.
Mm-hmm.
And will cause the turnover. Now the Maroons bring pressure right off the bat. Maggie Holt steps in and
held ball.
Ties up Serenity Haynes, and we'll have a jump ball. So Somerset will retain possession. Sarah White tried to trigger it in. Pass gets deflected. Somerset will get it across the timeline. Yep, got 2 steps, picked up the pivot foot. So Somerset will turn over. So both teams turn over to open this game.
Chris Adkins, known to press.
Three-pointer attempt from the corner. Sydney Martin is good. First points of the game.
Just step back and bury it.
From the corner, nothing but the net. Briar Jumpers will set up offense, and they will face a 2-3 zone from the Lady Maroons.
Again, Coach Adkins is a proponent of the 2-3. Get a bump.
Foul. Yep, first call foul. Hannah Murray, I believe, is going to pick up the bump, and that will be her first.
Wow. Check out, we'll talk about shoes later, but, man, we got some dandies out there tonight.
Just underway here in the girls' varsity game. Pulaski County leads it 3-0. We're a minute in. Somerset has yet to get the ball closer than 19 feet. And here's a three-pointer that is taken by Barnes. Nice look inside Sydney Martin, and she is up, and she will get her first 2 points her 5th point of the game. 5-0 still by the Maroons, but off the leg of Brooklyn Thomas, and go back to Somerset.
We mentioned Pulaski. They've got good length. They've got good quickness. And when they press, you've got to make solid passes and be where you belong.
Finally get the ball inbounds over on the right wing to Sophie Barnes. Pass to the top of the key. Back to Barnes. She gives a little pump fake and drives in the lane. Back to Devin Hurt. Now they finally get the ball inside, but it is taken away there by Maggie Holt. Long pass down to the end of the floor, and Madeline Butcher will get in the books for her two. And at 6:07, just under 2 minutes into this ball game, Pulaski on a 7-0 run and lead it 7-0.
A Citizens National Bank shot by Butcher will extend, as you said, the lead to 7-0. Pulaski on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Don't forget, Don Franklin Family of Dealerships is the official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports. And a big thank you to them for being the official sponsor and on our Facebook page. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide the customers the best possible experiences. You can visit any of their 5 Somerset locations or go on Facebook at Don Franklin and Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family. Before you take it, partner, Bob Boone, hope you're doing all right, partner. Get well. Bob had a little surgery.
Oh. His wife was a little bit under the weather,
he would say it was on me. It wasn't little surgery. Right. Okay.
Brooklyn Thomas will trigger it in, throws it over the front line, but then it gets knocked down, and Maggie Holt, top of the key, off the back of the rim. Hannah Murray runs it down in the corner, and the Lady Maroons will reset their offense. Down the middle, quick, crisp passes around, making the Jumpers' defense work. Nice look inside to Sydney Martin, and Martin has 7 on a Rick Barker rebound and a Citizens National Bank shot.
Wow.
Another turnover by the Jumpers. Look ahead for Martin. It gets knocked down there. We're going to get a foul. And you can see the crosstown, a little bit of a robbery right there. Sarah White got knocked to the ground. 2 Pulaski Lady Maroons went to help her up, and she
refused.
No, you're not.
Don't bring that. Foul was on Martin, I think.
Yes, it was. Her first. Another turnover in front court. And
let's go the other way.
Another turnover there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the possession, a mishandle, and it's going to go back to Somerset. Yeah, Sarah White, this freshman, she's a pretty tough character.
You got to like it.
Carrying a knee brace that I don't think I could use.
Another jump ball looks like we'll get, and that should be Pulaski County on the alternate possession.
Yeah, Somerset just struggling to get into any of the structure of the offense right now.
Madeline Butcher will dribble it up quickly across court to Martin. Martin takes a shot from the outside the paint, off the rim, but there for the rebound and the putback is Hannah Murray. Murray, first points on the night.
Murray in the book, as you said.
Long pass ahead by the Lady Jumpers. And Sydney Martin was down there trailing it. She got the pass, but she was standing on the end line.
She had 1 foot in bounds.
It'd have been good in college, not in the pros. Looking to pass it inside. Does get it inside. Blocked there by Brooklyn Thomas. And the Maroons looking to drive again. Thrown in the paint to Martin. She is up and no good, but the rebound there by Brooklyn Thomas, and the putback and the foul.
So Brooklyn is in the book.
Sarah White got the foul call. Brooklyn Thomas gets her first 2 of the game, and Taylor
Emmy Midden.
Ralston checks in.
My bad. Emmy Midden plays for Somerset.
Free throw, front iron, no good, but Madeline Butcher tracks it down. Throws over to Ralston in the corner. Her 3 is no good. Maggie Holt with the rebound. Cross-court pass. Ralston tries to force it inside, and Brooklyn Thomas just wanted it more. She went and got it, up and no good. And the Lady Jumpers, Serenity Haynes comes down with it. Pass deflected out of bounds. Somerset will regain the possession.
Yeah, one other thing, I want to add one more to my White House Cabinet's keys to the game. When you do keep PC from scoring, you have got to keep them off the offensive glass.
Yeah, they have done a very good
They've
job.
got
tonight.
5 offensive rebounds.
There's a tough pass. Sydney Martin steps in front, finds a wide open Ralston under the basket, and Coach Laughlin will call his second timeout. 3:55. We're just over halfway through the first quarter. Maroons lead this one 15-0.
Interest Healthcare Counseling has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky. For the last 24 years, we personalize your service to meet your needs, whether it be in our office, over the phone, or on your computer. Call Interest at 606-676-0638 to get services started from anywhere in Kentucky. You can also visit their Facebook page at Interest Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Interest, your mental health matters. Kelly, get well. Kevin said she thought you were doing better.
She is on the mend.
That's what I'm hearing, so that's a good thing.
And I'm hearing we may need to get some peach heavy syrup.
Yeah, we're going to try to. I'm going to try to stay away from that story. But anyway, It cures a lot of things, I hear.
Cures what ails you.
Let's not forget that all of our rebounds are Rick Barker rebounds, and I want to thank the man in the black hat. He also has opened a restaurant out in Nancy called the Rex Restaurant. It's coming to Nancy in January. They'll be serving the finest in country cooking, big burgers, and complete ice cream and dessert shop. The Rex will be located beside Dollar General in Nancy. Pardon?
And Emmy Midden has checked in for the Lady Jumpers.
I was just a little early on that one.
There's a tough pass
that
Martin steps in front of. She cross-courts it over to Ralston. She'll fire up a 3. Rebound by Martin. Yep, we're going to have a breakaway as Barnes came out of there with it, but she is going to be fouled right at half court, and the foul will go on Hannah Murray. That's her second.
I've got her with 2.
Candace White checks back in for Midden.
Martin picked the foul up down there a minute ago, and,
right?
And Murray has 2.
Yes.
And he just announced second team foul.
Well, maybe he meant her second.
Okay. My bad.
Somerset trying to get something going, and there's another shot by Barnes that is blocked by Brooklyn Thomas. Sydney Martin front court, draws front iron, follows her shot. Ooh, went and got it, but she and Serenity Haynes fought for it. Jump ball, possession will go to the Lady Jumpers. 3:19 remaining here in the first quarter. 15-0.
Still this 2-2-1 full court or three-quarter court
that
press.
has caused Somerset all kinds of problems. Hannah Murray gets the steal and the layup. Citizens National Bank shot.
It's 9 turnovers against Somerset to this point.
That was Murray with the basket.
Make it 10.
Another turnover and the Euro step, and we'll get the charge.
Yeah. Thomas was out of control.
Yeah,
Now,
Brooklyn Thomas did a little Euro step and tried to get through, and she did run over.
And it's a 4th team foul. So they got it right. I was wrong.
Pretty good defensive effort right there to take the charge.
It was.
Barnes and White play a little give and go here in the backcourt. Finally get it up into the front court. Now a shot taken and a foul.
Yep.
That was Devin Hurt driving the baseline. The referee says she got hit on the side of the head, Curry.
Maggie Holt, I think, is guilty.
Her first. And Devin will go to the line to try to break the seal, and it's off the back iron and no good.
Just for the psychology, she needs to hit this one.
Yes,
Get that bagel off the board.
Second free throw is up and rattles around and out. Maggie Hope comes down with the rebound. Lady Maroons in a hurry up the right side. Ralston will get it to go from the corner. She has 5 in the game.
Wow.
20-0 here in the first quarter. Devin Hurt takes a step inside the three-point line and fires no good. Rebound fought for down there by Martin.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if they said she was standing out of bounds.
No, she tipped her, and Candace White were looking for it and knocked it out of bounds, and we're going to get steps called on Devin.
Yep.
Into the game for the Lady Maroons is Michaela Monroe. And a couple of subs here for the Lady Jumpers. Emmy Midden checks back in along with Claire Thompson.
Claire Thompson, number 11, in the lineup for Somerset.
The Lady Maroons look to go back on the offensive attack here. Late in the first quarter.
18 shots put up by the Lady Maroons, 4 by Somerset.
Good pass over here to Madeline Butcher, and Butcher from the right corner right in front of Coach Laughlin, and Butcher has 5 in the opening frame. 23-0. Lady Jumpers do a pretty good job breaking the press right there, but do not take it to the basket. A lot of lazy over-the-top passes, and we're going to get Maggie Holt will pick up her second. Just been a little too aggressive.
That's 6. They should shoot 2.
They should. Maggie.
I said they should. No.
I said.
I said.
So Devin Hurt back to the line, and she banks this one in. That's go down as a Citizens National Bank shot.
Gets Pulaski on the board.
Gives a little smile to Sophie and Midden, and the Jumpers are on the board. Second one's off the back iron, but a rebound there by Candace White. She gets blocked. Sydney Martin takes it all the way down and puts it in for her 11th point. Sophie Barnes has the 1. And there is a good, strong take to the basket, and will draw a foul. That's Claire Thompson.
Yep.
And she gets the foul on Michaela Monroe, who had just checked in, her first. Team 7th. So what would be the double bonus. And Devin is a little bit strong on every one of her free throw shots early on in this one.
She's been to the line 5 times. 1 of 5.
I've got a number that I don't have.
I'll check.
That one goes. So
which team, which number?
Pulaski number 11.
I knew you were going to do that.
Well, and I even took a picture,
and you took a picture
of
the
scorebook, and I don't think that I saw.
All right, Pulaski on the attack, and it's Butcher. So we know her and Martin, they're still out there. Martin, deep three. No.
That
rebound put up. No.
Sorry.
We're going to get a rebound foul.
So I do have the play. That's number 10 in our book. That is Bella Stevens wearing number 11.
So 10's wearing 11.
10 is wearing 11.
Plus 1.
Yeah.
Rebound. Somerset's going to go back to the line on the foul. That was against the aforementioned Bella Stevens on the foul.
Now that we got her squared away.
Got her name in the book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Claire Thompson at the line. Her first shot is a little wide right. No good.
Somerset is 2 of 7 at the free throw line. 0 of 5 from the floor.
Second shot
didn't hit rim, did it?
No, up and no good.
It should have been a side out maybe, but
Sydney Martin will take over at the point. Madeline Butcher fires up a three. It's no good. Rebound is controlled by Ralston, and she'll get it back. Dumps it inside to Bella Stevens.
Good job of Candace White to get a hand on it and off of Stevens. So 30 ticks to go in the opening quarter.
Lady Jumpers.
Oh.
To the middle. We're going to get a foul.
That's Stevens is going to get her second one.
Well, Stevens has just checked in the game here just a few seconds ago, and she's picked up 2 pretty quick ones.
Well, you might as well get your money's worth.
Serenity Haynes will go to the line. Couple little hard dribbles, and she is up and in for her first points.
25-3 PC lead on the Randall B. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Trinity's second shot, up and good.
Make it 4.
Winding down here in the first quarter.
See if Pulaski tries to execute one shot here. I would think they would. And on cue, they threw it away.
Sloppy execution right there with Butcher and Martin. And Martin, you can see her telling, hey, that's my fault. She came up too early.
I like that, yeah.
Uh-oh. 3 seconds to go. And Butcher takes it all the way in. No good. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter here from Pulaski County High School tonight. Lady Maroons lead this one 25-4. We will be right back after these commercials.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I ain't 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And welcome back after the Ron Shaw Realtor timeout. Second quarter about to begin.
That doesn't count as a timeout, does it?
Well, it did to me.
Okay.
No, I just said hi to Ron then.
Lady Maroons come out in a quick hurry. Brooklyn Thomas with a little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sky hook.
A little running sky hook there.
He gets knocked out of bounds, and Somerset will gain possession.
Coach Laughlin, let's see if he's made an adjustment. Coach Adkins has.
Yeah,
he's dropped into a 1-2-2. He's dropped the point on this zone.
No full court pressure. Devin Hurt. Long again. Comes off the backside, and Sydney Martin will come down with the rebound. quickly up the left side.
Well,
shot is up by Hannah Murray. No good. Rebound by Martin. And a pretty good job defensively there from the backside. Sarah White steps in, takes it away, and now we're going to go to the floor and get a jump ball. And that should be Lady Jumpers basketball.
Still trying to get back from a knee injury. I think he's only been released just a short period of time, and got a bright future for this freshman. She's just in a tough one tonight.
Lady Jumpers pass around the perimeter. Tough pass in there, picked off by Madeline Butcher. And she will woe it up. There's no woe up right there from Brooklyn Thomas. She tries to drive it down the lane.
She don't know woe.
Giving up, stolen back, and Sydney Martin will play through the contact, get the basket and the foul. Foul will be on Sophie Barnes. That's her first.
Wow.
Martin will get her 11th point of the night.
There was a whole lot of athleticism in that little short burst.
Free throw is up and true.
First free throw of the game that Pulaski's made. Thomas missed the one she took.
First points of the second quarter. Maroons lead this one 28-4. The Maroons have called off the full court trap, but they're still trapping
they've trapped White in the corner. She got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Got out.
Finally gets a pass out top, and Devin Hurt gets the ball on the block. A little spin move. Blocked in there by Brooklyn Thomas. Now they fight for it. Now Brooklyn going after the ball is going to get called for the foul, and she will.
Her second. Team's first of the quarter.
So we wipe them clean. There is no more 5 and 7.
No, if you listen to my partner and I the other night, I butchered that one really badly, so I've done my homework.
Oh, nice fake, ball fake, and drive right there. Rolls around the rim, but comes off for Serenity Haynes. Sydney Martin will take it all the way down. They're going to call a charge.
Her second.
Sydney Martin.
Turnover number 7 against Pulaski. Two of them have been offensive fouls, but Martin went through the skids on that one too at the end.
Sophie Barnes from the top of the key, three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Butcher, and she's in a hurry. Nice pass over to Hannah Murray, and Murray will put it up and in off the backboard for a Citizens National Bank shot.
I've got Murray with 6.
I do too.
We'll recheck it then.
No, both of us got the same. It could be bad. 30-4 here in the second quarter. Candace White will check in for the Lady Jumpers. Emmy Midden checks out. Lady Jumpers will get set to trigger the inbounds play on the baseline. A 1-4.
Stolen.
And the one, Hannah Murray steals it, looks ahead, pass off the hand of Madeline Butcher and out of bounds.
That's one thing that this Pulaski team, that's 8. They're going to have to clean up a little bit. That should have been a layup. And, that's 2 points that you don't get plus the turnover. That's got to clean up a little bit. Sarah White being smothered.
Get that one pass, and then the Maroons double team.
Yep. Ball's got to reverse. It's got to come out of their hands a lot quicker.
3-point attempt.
She got
on
hit.
Top of the key, no good. But they're going to say that I believe Hannah Murray got.
I think you're right, and it is her third.
And it's going to be 3 shots. Hannah Murray with her third foul.
Sarah White.
First free throw, up and no good.
Somerset has not been, they haven't done themselves any favor at the line. They're 3 of 11.
Yeah, and looking at the stats before the game,
they shoot about 50%, I think, right?
Right. Second one is up and no good. And you're 3-point percentage, 49.2. And they're
Yeah,
well below that right now.
Yeah, I thought I'd looked at it before, and it was, you got to shoot high 60s, low 70s. White gets that one.
Sarah's third one is good. Her first points of the game.
Somerset in a little 2-3 zone of their own.
First points of the second quarter for the Lady Jumpers. 30-5. Deep three-pointer up by Madeline Butcher.
Martin over the back.
Martin,
Yeah.
Fighting for the rebound, and that's going to be Martin's third foul. So now, Mike, I've got Sydney Martin with 3, Hannah Murray with 3, Brooklyn Thomas with 2.
Stevens with 2.
Yeah,
Pulaski's getting her fouls in. We got another one. Nope, got a 30-second timeout. My bad.
Coach Laughlin is going to call that. Is that a TV timeout?
So we're going to go ahead and call that a Ron Shaw Realty timeout. The name to know when your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others, works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property they're selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774. Email him, ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers, and we enjoy Ron. He's at about every sporting event I go to that's on the other side of town at Southwestern, and he was at the Somerset Christian broadcast that we had the other night.
He was?
Yes.
And they've forced Somerset to come out of the huddle. The referees got tired of waiting, put the ball on the ground.
Get out here.
It started the count. Candace White from the baseline, no good, but nice rebound there by Serenity Haynes. Pass over to
White.
Sarah White. Her three-pointer is up and no good, but rebound fought for. Now it comes down to Sydney Martin, and she will trigger the offense. Finds Butcher down in the corner. Back to Martin at the top of the key. Her three is true.
Assist to her partner in crime, Maggie Holt, but that was pure.
Yeah, very good job right there. Inside-out type of game. Martin sitting at the top of the key. Pretty good fake right there, but they're going to get another foul. That's Brooklyn Thomas. That's going to be her third.
It is her third.
And the Jumpers have lived at the line here in the first half.
If they had been able to shoot 70% at the line, they could cut into this lead. Is it White back? No, this is
Candace White.
Candace White.
Candace free throw is up, and
Bingo.
it is in.
So
Candace has her first points of the ball game. Emmy Midden checks back in for Sarah White. Candace White, her free throw. Second one hard off the back iron. Rebound there by Sydney Martin.
Martin's got 7 boards.
Maggie Holt's going to run the point. Pass down to Brooklyn Thomas in the left corner. Fires up long. Rebound by Ralston. She kicks it over to Maggie Holt. Maggie fires up a three that's no good. The Briar Jumpers looking to run. Fast break. And layup no good by Midden. Rebound comes down to the Lady Maroons. Martin directing traffic. Yeah, nice inside out again. Three-pointer up by Ralston, no good, but there is Sydney Martin with the rebound up and in. I've got her with
She's pretty good.
8 in the quarter, 17 in the game.
I also have 17.
Nice up and under move by Haynes, but it gets blocked. Brooklyn Thomas dribbles out of trouble. There's Martin again on the fast break. Finds Ralston on the left block. She hits it short, but that traces down a rebound. Oh, saw Martin flash into the lane, threw it behind her. Turnover. Serenity goes in, little spin move. Blocked by Maggie Holt. And Lady Maroons will slow it down just a little bit here. 2:22 here before halftime. Nice pass and drive there by Carolyn Heist.
Nice.
Her first points of the ball game.
She went plastic on us there for a minute. That was a heck of a move.
Martin on the assist, found her breaking in. Here's a drive by Devin Hurt that gets blocked out of bounds, and we've got a couple of subs for the Lady Jumpers.
Good pass right there and a great cut. It's just the ball was blocked out of bounds.
Sarah White and Claire Thompson will check back in for Coach Laughlin's ball club. Emmy Midden.
You got to get Jeremiah to do a better job with crowd control here.
Three-point attempt is up by Sophie Barnes and no good. Long, but Midden comes down with the rebound, and they're going to get her for shuffling her feet as Coach Laughlin comes in to retrieve the ball on the court.
So he has to be positive right now. He's doing a good job of that. Just a mismatch right now.
1:35 remaining here in the first half. There's a three-point attempt by Ralston from the left wing. No good. Rebound chased down by Martin in the corner. She takes a couple steps in. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound is tipped out of bounds by the Lady Maroons, and we'll go back to the Jumpers.
1:20 to go. They're in the opening half. 37-6 Pulaski leads.
Sophie Barnes tries to drive the middle of the lane, but gets cut off. Now she'll fire up a deep three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound brought down by Carolyn Heist, and she's on to her. Hurry down the left lane. Misses bottom of the rim, but Ralston is there to scoop it up, and she will put it in her first basket of the second quarter. She's got 7 in the game.
Rewarded by running the floor.
Yep, don't ever give up on it. Under a minute here in the first half. Lady Jumpers, Sophie Barnes fires up again from the corner. A three-pointer that's long will go out of bounds, and the Lady Maroons will regain possession. We've got a couple of subs coming in.
Another Ron Shaw's. No, it wasn't. They're just subbing. I thought we had a timeout coming. All right, we're under 30.
Still playing this 2-3 zone for the Lady Jumpers. Maroons look like they're going to hold it for the last shot.
They did not execute well at the end of the opening quarter. I'd say Coach Adkins would like to see a little bit of execution at the end of the quarter here.
So 10 seconds, they should be ready to start their offense.
Time to
they're
roll.
A little bit low. They'll throw it, dump it in, and very easily to Sydney Martin. She will turn around and put it up and in.
Once again, Maggie Holt with the feed.
Foul will go on Candace White. That's her first. Martin will get her free throw attempt here with 4.2 remaining on the clock. Her free throw attempt is up and good.
All right, partner, that is a 36-point lead, and technically we're going to start the second half with a running clock.
Martin's 11th point in the second quarter. There's would have been a two-pointer by Candace White. It's up and no good, and that brings us to halftime here from Pulaski County High School. First of the doubleheader, boy-girl doubleheader tonight, as the Lady Maroons lead this one 42-6. We'll be right back, give you some halftime stats and individual breakdown, and then we'll bring you the second half in just a moment. Be right back.
People go to where they bank their whole life. They put in that mortgage application and they get a rejection letter, but they don't get a why. They don't get that 20-minute phone call from their lender to explain the obstacles that are in their way, what those obstacles are and how they can overcome them, what they could have done differently in the process. And they don't understand that they have options. Our job is to educate you on those options. Our job is to learn you, to identify the obstacles in your path, make a plan, execute it, and get you over the finish line of homeownership.
The Kemper family at Kemper Home Furnishings in London and Somerset has been in business for 60 years and counting, selling nothing but the top-selling, best-built furniture brands in America at the absolute lowest prices. We focus on treating you like family with a sales staff that knows their stuff and a super fast and professional Kemper delivery team. Kemper has the biggest inventory in the region, so you get what you want when you want it. Any building can be a house, but Kemper makes it home.
Dr. Henderson, Dr. Wilson, and the entire staff at Henderson Chiropractic are dedicated to your family's health. If you're suffering from an injury, chronic condition, or just the strain of everyday life, we provide personalized treatments to improve overall health and wellness to all ages. Our clinic is equipped with modern chiropractic equipment and the most advanced technology to evaluate, educate, and treat our patients. Whether you have headaches, disc problems, nerve pain, degenerative conditions, or just not feeling energetic, Henderson Chiropractic can get you back on the road to good health. Henderson Chiropractic, the experience you need for the results you want. Call or stop by to schedule an appointment.
And welcome back to Pulaski High School. 12 Somerset High School basketball, where the Lady Jumpers are taking on the Lady Maroons of Pulaski County in what has been a one-sided affair so far here in the first half. Pulaski has just dominated in every aspect of the game other than turnovers. I would say are pretty close. Mike will give you some team stats here in just a minute. I'll give you some individual stats. First for the Lady Jumpers, they are led in scoring 2 players. Sophie Barnes has 2, Serenity Haynes has 2, Sarah White has 1, and Candace White has 1. That is a total of 6 points for the Lady Jumpers in the first half. For the Lady Maroons, they were led in scoring by Sydney Martin. She had 9 in the first quarter and 11 in the second for a total of 29. Hannah Murray has 6 in the game. Madeline Butcher has 5. Brooklyn Thomas has 2. Caroline Heist has 2. And Taylon Ralston has 7 for a total of 42, which is where we find the score, 42-6 here for the Lady Maroons.
Yeah, and a buffet reach on that one. Good job, partner.
Be sure to watch the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Next video broadcast won't be until next year.
Wow.
But hang around, it's not that far away. Buffalo Wings and Rings, wings created your way, always fresh, never frozen burgers. Our game will be posted on Facebook on LakeCumberlandSports.com. You can go on there and see who the matchup will be. Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, sports medicine for athletes of all levels. From the weekend warrior to the professional at Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. We're proud to support local athletics by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. Be sure to check our Facebook page each week for our Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week. A big thank you to Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships Kentucky for being the official photography sponsor on Lake Cumberland Sports Facebook page. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their five Somerset locations, or go on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family.
Partner, did you give the individual scoring?
I did.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you some team stats.
Have at it.
Somerset did not make a field goal in the opening half. They put up 19 shots, 7 of those from three-point range. They were 6 of 15 at the free throw line for 40%. 7 rebounds total. Leading rebounders for Somerset, Serenity Haynes and Emmy Midden with 2 each. 17 turnovers against the Lady Jumpers in the opening half. For Pulaski County from the field, about what they shoot on the seasons. 18 of 39 for 46.1. A little under what they shoot from 3. They were 4 of 15 from the three-point line. That's 26.7%. 2 of 3 at the free throw line, 67%. out-rebounded Somerset 27-7, and Pulaski had 12 offensive rebounds in the opening half. Turnovers 9, so Pulaski 9 turnovers, but they win the rebound battle by 20. They lead on the scoreboard, the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard here at the half, 42-6. If you gave the individuals, I think that's all the pounding I'm going to do on the stats.
What? I understand.
What are you eating?
Some happy cherries, buddy.
That's Christmas stuff.
No, that's year round.
We're going to share with. Oh, we're on. We know that.
Oh. If you're stressed, anxious, or depressed,
we're in commercial.
We're going to take a commercial.
Cash? Well, look no more. Back. Alton Blakely's got cash. Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Dr. Henderson, Dr. Wilson, and the entire staff at Henderson Chiropractic are dedicated to your family's health. If you're suffering from an injury, chronic condition, or just the strain of everyday life, we provide personalized treatments to improve overall health and wellness to all ages. Our clinic is equipped with modern chiropractic equipment and the most advanced technology to evaluate, educate, and treat our patients. Whether you have headaches, disc problems, nerve pain, degenerative conditions, or just not feeling energetic, Henderson Chiropractic can get you back on the road to good health. Henderson Chiropractic, the experience you need for the results you want. Call or stop by to schedule an appointment.
And we are back. Pulaski County High School. The Lady Maroons lead this one 42-6 at halftime. You heard me right, 42-6. The Lady Jumpers, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you gave the stat, Mike, did not have a field goal in the opening half. All their points came from the line. Gym is starting to fill up, and in past years, there is a whole section over here that I've looked at for the entire first half and part of the JV boys game before this, and kept wondering where the Pulaski student body was at. They're in the end zone tonight.
They are, and Somerset's in this end zone.
Somerset is the opposite, and it's costume night down here for the jumper.
You
faithful.
should have worn your Grinch outfit.
I should have.
I mean,
I'm a South Pole elf.
You'd have looked good in your Grinch outfit.
You ever seen a South Pole elf? So anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is seats are hard to come by here tonight, but you've got time to come on out. We've got about 16 more minutes of basketball, and then we are going to bring you the boys game.
And unless I'm wrong, and I am consistently that sometimes, Pulaski has the ball. We'll have a running clock.
Should.
I don't think you'll see it stop when the ball goes out of bounds. Or
Madeline Butcher run the point against his 2-3 zone. She will fire up a three off the front of the rim. Rebound fought for by Brooklyn Thomas and taken away. Sophie Barnes on the drive. Layup attempt is no good, but she is going to get fouled by Maggie Holt, and Barnes will go to the line, and Holt will pick up her third. So there are I have 4.
And I'm wrong because the clock stopped.
I have 4 Lady Maroons with 3 fouls as Sophie Barnes gets her first points of the night.
And it didn't end up on the board yet, but they will.
Sophie's second free throw attempt. Much better from Sophie here to start the second half. 2 free throws. 42-8. Lady Maroons looking to set up some kind of offense. Cross court. Got to try to dodge through the heads and the people bobbing around here.
Yeah, everybody gets seated in a minute.
Over in the left corner, Madeline Butcher fires up a 3 that rattles out. Nice job there by Martin to keep it alive. And they are going to give the basket to Thomas, Brooklyn Thomas.
Brooklyn Thomas.
Her first of the second half. And Maroons keeping up their pressure. Sophie Barnes from just about the free throw line is no good. Thomas comes out of there, rips the rebound out, drives down. A little floater at the free throw line. No good. Devin Hurt comes down with the rebound. Lady Jumpers on the hurry. A nice job right there. Fast break. Candace White puts it in. Her first points of the game.
Somerset looks a little more comfortable in their skin so far in this second half.
Yep, going to get a travel. Ball passed out to Thomas in the corner. Steps called. Emmy Midden will check in after Candace White scores on the fast break. Midden will check in.
Second turnover against Pulaski here in the second half.
Lady Jumpers looking to attack this little 2-3 matchup zone. That right there is a trap. She picked up her dribble, Sarah White, and converged on her were Hannah Murray and Madeline Butcher, and they get a jump ball. And the clock is running, too.
It should have been earlier, but, I'm going to stay out of those kind of things. Oh, my.
Tough pass. Maggie Holt gets the steal ahead to Madeline Butcher, and she puts it up and in for her first points of the second half, 46-10.
I haven't done a good job of keeping assists. Holt's had a bunch.
There's a steal by Hannah Murray. She looks to pass it ahead, out of bounds, and we're going to have 5 new faces for the Lady Maroons.
Right.
So, Coach
Hannah Ross has checked in.
Get him.
Michaela Monroe has checked in. Caroline Heist has checked back into the game. Michaela Monroe I think.
Bella Stevens.
Yep, Bella Stevens is back.
And Anna Ross, who we didn't have in the roster, but we have her.
Got it
30.
now, though.
Yep. Sophie Barnes, three-pointer off the front of the rim, and will give it out of bounds, and they're going to say that she touched the ball before she stepped on the line.
Okay.
And Somerset will regain possession.
I want to thank our guest sponsor tonight, Dr. Tamala Murray. Health of Somerset, we thank her for being a part of our broadcast, and we welcome her aboard. Back to you, partner.
Lady Jumpers.
Again.
They're going to get her for
stepped out of bounds. So far on this end of the floor, they haven't figured out that the white lines around the court means out of bounds. You see that a whole lot even at the next levels anymore. People just stepping out of bounds or standing out of bounds.
So the Lady Maroons with 5 fresh faces in the ball game, passing around the perimeter. Looking to try to get a shot set up. Anna Ross in the corner. Now, quick moving. Ralston will pull the trigger from the left wing. No good. Stevens pulls it down. Tips it over to Ross. No good. And the Lady Jumpers in a hurry again. Left-handed layup there by Devin Hurts. No good. Ralston down. Ross, three-pointer is long. Rebound in there for Michaela Monroe, and she will put it up and in. Her first points of the ball game. And the Maroons lead it 48-10. And Sophie Barnes aggressively driving in there against 3 Maroon defenders, but she's going to draw the foul.
I like that. You know, if you're gonna, you've got to attack, and if you are okay, they stop the clock on free throws.
Okay, that's what was going on earlier. Ralston picks up the foul, her first. Sophie Barnes gets her 3rd free throw of the night, all in this half.
Sarah White comes back.
Second free throw off the front iron, but Sarah White
got a hand on it.
Hustling after it, going after it, gets a nice, high 10 from Coach Laughlin there for the hustle.
That's good effort. I mean, she got the tip off the backside, chased it into her own bench, and it's what you got to look for. Who wants to still play?
Heist will run the point for Coach Atkins' club. Back and forth to Ralston. Forces it inside to Stevens, and she forces it up over the backboard. Here's a 3-point attempt by Heist. It's off the right rim and will go out of bounds, and the Lady Jumpers will get the possession. A quick moving third quarter. Under 2 minutes here in the quarter. Lady Maroons lead at 48-11. 11. Pretty good up and under move and a drive right there by Serenity Haynes. She gets her 3rd point of the ball game.
Somerset's got 2 field goals in this quarter, and I don't mean this for, any kind of a slam. That's a start.
Ralston, deep 3 from the corner, drains it, and that is her.
She's got 10. I've got her with 2 threes and 2 twos.
That makes 10. Barnes, deep 3. Off the rim, will go out of bounds. And you can just see the frustration in Sophie's face.
Because she has managed to get a couple, 3 good looks here in the third, and they just won't drop. And some nights they don't.
Devin Hurt and Candace White check back in for Coach Laughlin's Lady Jumpers.
We're headed toward a minute to go in the third.
Dumped into Bella Stevens off her hands, and will go out of bounds. And we are under a minute here in the third quarter. We thought the boys game might get started a little bit late, but we are quickly catching up. Sophie Barnes drives in the middle, kicks out to the left corner. White thought about it. Pulls it down, passes over here to Candace White. She takes 1 step. No good. Rebound fought for in there by Claire Thompson, and she will put it up and in. Her first points of the ball game. 51-15. Pulaski will look to take the last shot here of the quarter.
As they did at the first quarter and at the halftime.
Carolyn Heist drives and kicks out to Michaela Monroe. Up and no good. Rebound by Carolyn Heist, and she will put it up and over. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter, where the score is now 51-15. And we'll be right back after this to bring you fourth quarter action.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And welcome back. Pulaski County High School.
By the way, before you get to work, we got a second game to follow this one very shortly, so the boys' version after this one. That's Malia Bullock, who just checked in and missed that 3 if you're trying to find her. Got me?
There it is. I did. Maria Bullock.
All right.
Up and no good, correct?
Correct. Ball went out of bounds.
We were 42-6 at
half.
halftime.
Yeah.
And the Lady Jumpers have outscored them.
Yeah.
Or put up 7 in the quarter. That's a player that I don't have in the book either, number 14.
Well, I don't have her either, so my bad.
Yeah, well, and that was not. I'll look and see. As Barnes goes in there and fights for the rebound and puts it up, and she will draw the foul. Let me see if they had another wardrobe change. Taylor Vaught. I had Taylor Vaught as I did not have Ms. Vaught on my scorebook.
So she's number 14.
Number 14 is Taylor Vaught.
Okay. Barnes' free throw. Yes.
Up and good. She made both of them as we were looking for Miss Vaught's number. So she's got 2 free throws good. Going to get a foul. Looks like it's going to be on 44. That is Elizabeth Phelan.
So Phelan will get in the book with her foul.
We're going to have a timeout called by Coach Laughlin. That will be a
Ron Shaw Realty timeout. I want to thank Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services. Stressed, anxious, depressed at Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services. We can get your services started today. Intrust offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call, 606-676-0638, or visit their website at intrust-healthcare.com and Intrust Your Mental Health Matters. Rick Barker, Godby Realty and Auction. Names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Godby Realty and Auction, 49 years experience in the real estate and auction business, and they're ready to put it to work for you. Go online at godbyrealty.com for more information. And pretty good crowd has rolled in, but you still got time, and you can still get in. Behind us on this side, there's quite a bit of seating, so come on out. I see White. I see Barnes. Haynes, Hurt, the usual suspects for Somerset.
Yeah, the starters are still in the game for the Lady Jumpers. Serenity Haynes, it's the ball on the right block. Emma Midden will fire up from the right wing, no good, but turnover. And they're going to get Sophie Barnes for over back. Kind of tough. Momentum was going that direction. She got the turnover, but then stepped across the half-court line and will get the over and back. Nice drive here taken by Lily Todd. Layup is no good, but she will draw the foul. Yeah. And her foul will go against Serenity Haynes, her first in the game.
Free throw's good.
Lily Todd's free throw, as my partner said, was good. Her first points of the ball game here in the fourth quarter.
Only the 4th free throw attempted by Pulaski in this game.
Second free throw by Todd. Back iron bounces around. Devin Hurt comes down with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Sarah White. Devin thought about trolling the tree. Sophie Barnes will. No good. Rebound fought for by Carolyn Heist. Dribbles up the right side. And Sarah White giving some pressure, but they're going to say that Heist cleared out. No, they're going to say that illegal screen set by Elizabeth Phelan. And
I'm all right with that one. I thought the first one was make-believe, but I think the illegal screen may have been there.
Phelan's second.
5 minutes exactly to go in this one. Somerset trailing. Pulaski been comfortable since the get-go.
I've got Malia Bullock has checked in for the Lady Maroons. Three-pointer up by Midden is no good. Rebound brought down by Lily Todd. Left-handed dribble up to the left side. Nice little spin move and gets it over to Heist. They play back and forth underneath. Three-pointer up top by Todd is no good. Rebound ran down over in the corner by Sarah White. She gives it to Sophie, and Sophie up the middle of the court. She and White play catch. Pressure being applied by Bullock. White gets her out of it. Barnes drives down the left lane, and it gets taken from her. A nice 2-on-1 with Phelan and Bullock. Bullock's layup attempt is no good. It will go out of bounds on her.
Let's bring Bella Stevens back.
And Candace White. Serenity Haynes.
The second game tonight between the boys' version of this might have two of the best three teams in the 12th region getting ready to do battle. I think you might enjoy it.
You heard it here first. It feels good. Candace White up and no good. Rebound brought down by Bella Stevens. She pushes it up to Lily Todd up the right side in a hurry. Nice little spin move there by Bullock. Kicks it down in the lane. Carolyn Heist from the elbow, no good. Rebound by Stevens. Her putback is no good. Devin Hurt comes down with it. Sophie Barnes, thanks to that again, drives in there, and she gets tied up. Jump ball, Lady Maroons.
We've gone under 3 minutes as we're in a running clock, as we mentioned to you.
Serenity Haynes has checked back into the ball game.
We'll give out a little hardware at the end of this and prepare you for the second game, and we'll take a very short break between games, but we will be back.
Serenity Haynes with the jumper from the baseline. Rebound fought for. A whole lot of contact with no whistles being blown right now.
Yeah, time to swallow, he said.
52-17. There's a drive by Bella Stevens. That's no good. Rebound brought down by the Lady Jumpers. Shirley Haynes sets the point. Sophie Barnes will give it over to Midden. Barnes pulls the trigger from the three from the right wing. No good. Tipped back out to her at the top of the key. Now Midden lines it up. Three-pointer off the back of the iron. Brought down by Bella Stevens. And she hands it off to Carolyn Heist. Cross midcourt. Pass attempted there that Sophie Barnes steps in front of. She runs down the backcourt, brings it down. Will take it strong to the basket, and she will draw the foul on Lily Todd, and Sophie Barnes will go back to the line.
Gotta love the hustle in a game that is out of range, out of play. That doesn't got gouged by a moose.
Sophie's free throw is up and good.
I've got her with 6 on the game now.
Okay.
All free throws.
I had her. Yep. Okay.
Not anymore.
Second was up and good.
She's at 7 now, maybe more.
I've gave her 2 extra ones somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you in a minute.
I gave her. I've got her with 4 free throws in this quarter.
They're at 19. I've got 19 points.
Well, then
here,
you're right.
No, I'm just saying the number total is correct, not maybe the distribution.
Who do you have? Who else do you have scoring in this quarter?
I don't know.
For the Jumpers, because I've got 19. There's a three-pointer up and no good.
That was by Taylor Vaught.
That was our Vaught and
who got the rebound in the bucket? Stevens.
Bella Stevens.
She's
pass.
in the book. Turnover.
Quick pass down in the corner. Nice catch and drive there by Lily Todd, but she a little strong on the shot attempt. They fight for it over on the sideline. A little sloppy here. Nice pass, but no good. Stevens up.
The hustle's still there.
Yep. Maroons.
She might have walked.
Drive. And that one will go all the way around and down for Lily Todd. And that's Todd's third point of the game. I've got maybe. As we're under 10 seconds, 56-19. Another turnover by the Lady Jumpers, and Lily Todd is going to stand there and say that's enough. And that will be the final here from Pulaski County High School as the Lady Maroons come away with the Big 12th region victory. They will improve their record to 6-1. Lady Jumpers will go down to 0-6. We're going to step out. When we come back, we'll give you some final stats, defensive player of the game, offensive player of the game, and get you ready for the boys' game.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And welcome back to Pulaski County High School. As we were going to wrap up the girls' game here for you, give you some individual stats, and Mike will give you team stats. First for the Lady Jumpers. Candace White with 3 points. Claire Thompson with 2. Sophie Barnes with 7. Devin Hurt with 2. Serenity Haynes had 4. And Sarah White had 1 for a total of 19. For the Lady Maroons, Taylon Ralston had her with 15. Carolyn Heist had 2. Michaela Monroe had 2 as well. Brooklyn Thomas had 4. Madeline Butcher with 7. Lily Todd had 3, all in the fourth quarter. Hannah Murray had 6. And Sydney Martin rounds out the scoring with 29.
We're gonna get back to the team stats here in a second. We got a guest behind you. You can give her a headset, or you can talk to Sydney Martin, whichever you choose to.
I'm going to let you talk to her.
Sydney and I talk.
I'm going to let you and Sydney talk.
Sydney,
sit down here.
How are you?
I'm good.
Somebody told me before the game that you could play this game. I don't know. Great game. I know a tough one to play against. Somerset's players and all that. They're in a bit of a tough spot. But I thought you guys came out, took care of business. You had 20 in the opening half. I don't know if you knew that or not. I had you with 10 or 11 boards in the opening half. Your partner in crime, Holt, I don't know how many assists she had to you, but it was several.
We work well like that.
You all do work well. Plays well with others.
Mm-hmm.
No, seriously, I'll quit being silly. You guys have got a lot of things that you can do on the floor. And athletically, y'all can throw some stuff at people they struggle to handle. Length, quickness, strength, want to.
Yeah.
And it starts with you. I mean, I'm not stroking you. I've seen the effort you put out. And, y'all have got a bright bright future. Stay healthy. Don't let Coach Atkins drive you crazy.
He's already done that one.
Well, I was going to say, if he'd been around him, he told me to give him a hard time in the interview, so we're going to.
Okay.
No. How hard is it to go into a game pretty well knowing that, barring some sort of biblical interference, it's going to turn out like that? How hard is it to prepare for that?
I mean, it's kind of hard, like, knowing that we're just going to go in and probably win, because it's like what's the point in preparing? But I think we did a good job at kind of keeping the game, because, like, I feel like we have the tendency sometimes to play to our competition level. And before the game, I was like, let's just go, let's take care of business. Like, this is a seed game for us for the district tournament. So I was like, let's just go, take care of business, and then let the younger ones play so we can just enjoy and watch them play.
I know you are the team leader on the floor. I can see that. But are you the verbal leader in the locker room too? Are you the one who tells them about getting it on and let's do this?
Sometimes, and sometimes it's like our Maggie or Madeline. It just depends, like, what's needed to be said and who can back up and say it.
That's good to hear, because leadership can't be delegated. I can't tell you who's going to lead my team.
Yeah.
They got to go figure that out, and I love to watch you guys. All right, you played Ryle before this game. Ryle's a measuring stick. Those cats are pretty good every year. Didn't get the win, but played them to the end. That's got to give you a little bit of confidence.
It does. I thought we played very well against Ryle, and that just kind of showed, like, where we're at as a team. And I felt like had we had a couple more shots in the beginning, like, the first quarter really killed us. But outside of that, like, I felt like we played with them neck and neck. Like, we were only down by 2 at half.
Right.
So I thought we played exceptionally well. And, like, when we need to turn it on, like, we turn it on.
And, again, the game, I'm sure, was pretty physical, because I've seen Ryle play. They're long. They're athletic. And, like I said, that's a great schedule to get them at this time of the year, because it gives you a long time to get ready. And in our district, you know, Rock's pretty good this year.
Yes.
And other than that, you already have a win over Casey and Somerset, right? All right. I know I have seen the evidence of the work that you put in, and this is not cause Sydney to be pat her on the back stuff. This is legit. You have teachers, coaches in other sports, the trainer here at Pulaski that I've gotten to know a lot of people, and they'll point at you and they'll say she works her backside off. It's not an accident that things go well. Congratulations on all the effort. Best wishes. They're telling me we got to wrap this up. So
thank you.
Good night. 20-10. I had you, and you only played a half. Congratulations, Sydney Martin. Best of luck. See you soon.
Yes, thank you.
And as the leader of the Lady Maroons, like I said, 20 on the game. I had her unofficially with 10 rebounds. I have been given the you need to wrap this up and get it out of here. So we're going to do this. Somerset falls to Pulaski. It was 25-4 at the end of one, 42-6 at the half, 51-15. Pulaski cruises to the win, and you're going to pick a defensive player of the game.
Defensive player of the game, I'm going to go with Miss Hannah Murray, number 25 for the Lady Maroons. Did a very good job defensively up on the point.
How about your offensive player of the game?
We will give to our defensive player of the game, and our interview did a good job with you. Miss Sydney Martin will get our offensive.
She's a pretty nice basketball player.
Yeah, she is. Did a great job. Thank her for coming in, joining in. Abbreviated post game. We're going to get out of here. We're about 13 minutes away from bringing you the nightcap.
Back in about 3 minutes.
Be back in about 3 minutes. We'll step away and be right back.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of
A lot of people go to where they bank their whole life. They put in that mortgage application and they get a rejection letter, but they don't get a why. They don't get that 20-minute phone call from their lender to explain the obstacles that are in their way, what those obstacles are and how they can overcome them, what they could have done differently in the process. And they don't understand that they have options. Our job